welcome to Season 5 of High School Quiz Show Maine, where 16 schools are competing to be this year's champion and take home that $1,000 for their school's project graduation. In our 5th qualifying match, it's the Capers of Cape Elizabeth High School taking on the Rams of Cony High School. That's coming up next on High School Quiz Show Maine.
Production support for High School Quiz Show Maine is provided by
the Maine Education Association, standing with educators, ensuring their voices, values, and priorities are respected as they continue to teach and support Maine students during the pandemic and beyond. Learn more at mainea.org.
Energy is about more than just keeping the lights on. It's about living life. As parents, friends, and teammates, Unitil is proud to support High School Quiz Show Maine. Unitil, more than a utility. Part of your community. Smart home technology can help prevent a little problem from becoming a big headache. You can ask an independent agent about smart home technology offers from Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms. And by viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to Season 5 of High School Quiz Show Maine. I'm Todd Guttner. Welcome to our 5th match of the season, where we are making our way from 16 teams to one champion who will take home that $1,000 grand prize for their high school's project graduation. And a reminder that this year, you will have the chance to win $500 for the school of your choice with our Quiz Show Conundrum contest. That's coming up a little later in the show. In our 5th preliminary match of the season, we have Cape Elizabeth High School taking on Cony High School from Augusta. So let's get things started by meeting the players. For Cape Elizabeth, we have Sarah, Evan, Ryan, and Clara with alternate Emma, and they're coached by Joe Wagner. And for Cony, we have Ted, Saber, Isaac, and Claire with alternate Sam, and they're coached by Stephen Scoville. The competition has 3 rounds, a toss-up round, a category round, and the big lightning round. We'll start with the toss-up round. All answers are worth 10 points, and this is the only round with no point deductions for wrong answers. Players must wait for me to complete the question, and if one team answers incorrectly, the other team will be given a chance to answer. Okay, players, are you ready to roll here? Let's get started. Here comes our first question. William the Conqueror came from the Normandy region of what country? Sarah, Cape Elizabeth.
France.
France is correct. Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Deaver starred in what 2019 movie comedy about 2 really intelligent high school students? Ryan, Cape.
Booksmart.
Booksmart is correct. Newton's first law of motion concerns what property of matter that causes it to remain at rest unless it's acted upon by an external force? Ryan, Cape Elizabeth.
Inertia.
Inertia, yes. In August 2020, an explosion of ammonium nitrate killed more than 100 people and destroyed the port of what Lebanese city? Sarah, Cape.
Beirut.
Beirut, yes. Okay, up next, we have a picture question. So players, please look at this monitor right over here. Question: name this musical featuring songs like Get Me to the Church on Time, The Rain in Spain, and I Could Have Danced All Night. Ted, Cony.
My Fair Lady.
That is correct, My Fair Lady. In what 1948 story by Shirley Jackson do people in a village participate in an annual challenge that no one wants to win? Ryan, Cape.
The Lottery.
The Lottery, yes. Lysander was the military leader of which city-state that fought against Athens in the Peloponnesian War? Saber, Cony.
Sparta.
Sparta, yes. What international distress call used by ships in trouble comes from the French for "come help me"? Ted, Cony.
SOS.
That's incorrect. Cape? Answer is Mayday. Mayday. Takuma Sato is the most recent winner of what car race that's usually held on Memorial Day weekend? We did get it in there, and it's Ted for Cony.
Indy 5000?
That's incorrect. Cape?
The Indy 500?
Ryan, that is correct. Indy 500, yes. All right, up next, we have a video question. So once again, take a look at the monitors over here.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Stoyanova, the 2022 Maine Teacher of the Year. What 19th century English scientist is best known for his theory of evolution by natural selection, which is the foundation of modern evolutionary science?
Isaac Cony.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah, that's correct. Charles Darwin. According to legend, Romulus and Remus were raised by what animal? Clara, Cape Elizabeth.
Wolves.
Wolves, yes. The Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo ended war between the U.S. and what country? Isaac, Cony.
Spain.
Incorrect. Cape. Evan.
Mexico?
Mexico, yes. What name do astronomers use for the boundary where the solar wind meets the interstellar wind and their pressures are in balance? Ted, Cony.
Stratosphere.
Incorrect. Cape Elizabeth. Answer, heliopause. Heliopause. Slotted, Phillips, and Torx are types of what hand tool? A hammer, B, screwdriver, or C, wrench? Sarah, Kate.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver, yep. Math question now. There are 3 1/3 cups of flour in a pound. How many cups of flour are in 5 pounds? Sarah got it. Cape Elizabeth.
50/3.
50/3 is correct. Nice job. Next question. An annual regatta in Windsor, Nova Scotia has competitors paddling boats made from the Atlantic Giant variety of what winter squash? Saber, Cony.
Butternut.
Incorrect. Cape Elizabeth. Clara.
Gourd.
Also incorrect. It's a pumpkin. Pumpkin. There's a museum dedicated to Sigmund Freud in the house where he lived and worked for 47 years in what European capital? Claire, Cony.
Vienna.
Vienna, yes. In August 1955, what 14-year-old from Chicago was murdered in Mississippi after he was accused of whistling at a woman in a grocery store? Saber, Cony.
Emmett Till.
Emmett Till, yes. In Egyptian hieroglyphics, the image of a decorated eye is a protective symbol associated with what god of the sky? Ted, Cony.
Horus.
Horus, yep. Rainbow Warrior, Arctic Sunrise, and Esperanza are ships belonging to what environmental organization? Ted again.
Greenpeace.
Greenpeace, yep. Which of these languages is written and read from right to left? A, Bulgaria, B, Greek, or C, Hebrew? Isaac, Cony.
Hebrew.
Hebrew is right. The Mekong River flows past Vientiane, the capital of what Asian nation? Sarah, Cape.
Laos.
Laos, yes. Gerardus Mercator might have been the first person to use what 5-letter name for a bound collection of maps? Ryan, Cape Elizabeth.
Atlas.
Atlas, yes. Another math question. 7 sprinters are competing in a race. How many different arrangements of first, second, and third place winners can there be? Sarah, Cape Elizabeth.
210.
Yes, that was quick too. Nice job. After a bitter war in 1971, East Pakistan separated from West Pakistan and became what country? Isaac, Cony.
India.
India's incorrect. Cape. Evan.
Bangladesh?
Bangladesh, yes. Which Impressionist painter is known for his paintings of water lilies near his home in Giverny? Sarah, Cape.
Monet.
Monet, yes. Azerbaijan, Iran, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkmenistan have coastlines on what inland body of water? Evan, Cape Elizabeth.
The Caspian Sea?
Yes, that's correct. The melody of the patriotic song America, or My Country 'Tis of Thee, is the same as the melody of what patriotic song of Great Britain? Sarah, Kate.
God Save the Queen?
God Save the Queen, yes. The abbreviation PA represents what SI unit of pressure that is equal to 1 Newton per square meter? Evan, Kate.
Pascal.
Pascal, yep. What's the 2-word nickname of the pickpocket character who recruits Oliver Twist for Fagin's gang? Ted, Cony.
Artful Dodger.
Artful Dodger, yep. From the Greek for big eaters, what specialized white blood cells surround and kill harmful bacteria and microorganisms to protect the body from disease? Macrophages. In 1963, who became the first woman in space when she orbited the Earth 48 times as the pilot of the Vostok 6 mission? Valentina Tereshkova. The goddess Athena told Cadmus, the king of Thebes, that he could grow an army by planting the teeth of what creature in the ground? Ryan, Cape.
A dragon.
A dragon, yes. All right, that's the end of the first round. We have a score. Cape Elizabeth 190, Cony 90. It's a great start to Season 5. We'll meet the teams when we come back. We are back, and a reminder that we're not doing that head-to-head round this season, but we will still take a few minutes to get to know our contestants with our really special question. This evening, it is, if a movie was made about your life, who would play you and why? And we're going to start with Cape Elizabeth, and Sarah, you get to go first.
I'd maybe say Lily James. I really liked her in the live-action Cinderella movie in 2015.
Okay, that's awesome. Good. Evan?
Maybe Jim Carrey, because I'm a big fan of The Truman Show.
Truman Show is, and he's so funny, right? Yeah. Ryan, what do you got?
I think Timothy Chalamet, because he just kind of does like what I'm doing now, but like better.
I don't know. Don't sell yourself short there, Ryan. You're doing great. Clara, what do you have?
I think I would do Emma Watson because she's brilliant, and I don't know many other actresses. So.
Okay, all right. Ted, over on the Cony side.
I would have Adam Driver play me because he looks like me and I think he can pull off the geeky personality that's needed to portray me.
Really? No, you're not geeky at all. You're super cool. Yeah, go with it. All right, Saber, what do you have?
Jason Momoa after he let himself go, because of the long hair.
So you're not a fan of the new Jason Momoa, huh?
Sure. No, he hasn't let himself go yet.
Oh, okay, all right. Isaac.
I'd have to say Clint Eastwood because, come on, guys, he's Clint Eastwood.
He's Clint Eastwood, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, the best ever. Yeah. Claire, how about you? Let's wrap this up.
I chose Elizabeth Olsen because I really like how she plays the Scarlet Witch, and I think it would be pretty fun to see how she can portray me.
Now, the Scarlet, so are you thinking you're kind of like witchy in a way?
It depends.
It depends. So there may be some truth to that.
Maybe.
Claire, that's awesome. Thanks a lot. All right, guys, the category round is next, but first, here's your chance at home to win $500 for the school of your choice with our quiz show conundrum of the week.
Hi, I'm Alec O'Mara, Media Relations Manager at Unitil, and this is your quiz show conundrum. Unscramble the phrase, loaded instruments. Your clue is, you might spot a Cadillac on Cadillac. That's loaded instruments. You might spot a Cadillac on Cadillac.
Unscramble the word or phrase to reveal a Maine location. Send your answer along with your name and a Maine pre-K through secondary school of your choice to quizshow@mainepublic.org. We'll choose 2 of the correct answers at random, and the nominated schools will each win $500. A different conundrum will be revealed each week. Entries limited to 1 entry per household per question. Contest ends June 22nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Winners will be revealed during the Season 5 championship episode. For full contest rules and alternate entry information, go to mainepublic.org/quizshow, and good luck.
All right, welcome back. The category round is next with the following choices: page to screen, cabinet of curiosities, Burr, that's cold. Going Dutch, and let's celebrate. Now, each category has 5 questions with increasing point values. Players, this is all important, the instructions here. You must wait for me to finish the question before you buzz in. You can confer with your teammates, but once you buzz in, you're no longer allowed to confer. And we'll need your answer. And like in the toss-up round, if one team answers incorrectly, the other team will be given the chance to answer. Cony, you are trailing right now, so you have control of the board. You guys decide which category to start with.
We're doing page to screen.
Page to screen. So these questions will be about books that were made into movies. What book by Chris Van Allsburg about a jungle-themed board game was adapted for a 1995 movie with sequels in 2017 and 2019? Evan, Cape.
Jumanji.
Jumanji, yes. Where would you like to go, Cape Elizabeth?
Let's go Cabinet of Curiosities for 10.
Okay, Cabinet of Curiosities for 10. These are questions about cabinet departments in the U.S. government. In the cabinet, what was so funny? Something happened, I don't know, but it was funny and I didn't catch it. In the cabinet department known as USDA, what does the A stand for? I think it was the buzzer. Yeah, we didn't get it in there. The answer is agriculture. But Cape Elizabeth, you still have control.
Cabinet of Curiosities for 15.
Okay, Cabinet of Curiosities for 15. The head of the U.S. Department of Justice is a person with what job title? Ted, Cony.
Attorney General.
That's correct. Attorney General, and you now have control.
Page to screen for 15.
Page to screen for 15. Mike Myers provided the voice of what green-skinned monster in an Oscar-winning animated movie based on a children's book by William Steig? Saber, Cony.
Shrek.
Shrek, yes. You keep control.
Burr, 10.
Burr, 10. All the answers start with BR. BR. The age in human history that started roughly around 3000 BC is named for what alloy of copper and tin? Ted, Cony.
Bronze.
Bronze, yep. You still have control.
Page to screen for 20.
Page to screen, 20. Buzz Bissinger's nonfiction book, Friday Night Lights, was the basis for a movie and a TV show about Texas high schoolers who play what sport? Sarah, Cape Elizabeth.
Football?
Football, yes. One of my favorite shows of all time. You have control, Cape.
Page to screen for 25, please.
Page to screen for 25. Inspired by a book by Margot Lee Shetterly, Hidden Figures is about mathematicians who work at what government agency? Claire, Cony.
NASA.
NASA, yes. All right, where would you like to go, Claire?
How about Burr for 15?
Okay, Burr for 15. What word signifies the letter B in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Isaac, Cony.
Bravo.
Bravo, yep. Where would you like to go now?
Let's go Cabinet of Curiosities for 20.
Okay, Cabinet of Curiosities for 20. Alexander Hamilton held which cabinet position that has also been held by Henry Paulson, Tim Geithner, and Steve Mnuchin? Saber, Cony.
Treasury.
Treasury, yes, good job. You're up still.
Cabinet of Curiosities, 25.
Cabinet of Curiosities for 25. Shortly after the 9/11 attacks, George W. Bush formed what anti-terrorism department that became a full-fledged cabinet department in November 2002? Evan, Cape Elizabeth.
Department of Homeland Security.
That's correct. You have control.
Let's do page to screen for 30.
Page to screen for 30, and to wrap up the category, the memoir Traveling to Infinity was the basis for The Theory of Everything, a biographical film about what British astrophysicist? Ted, Cony.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, yes. Okay, you got it now.
Burr for 20.
Burr for 20. 2 chemical elements are liquid at standard temperature and pressure. One is mercury, the other is which non-metal element? Sarah, Kate.
Bromine.
Bromine, yes. Okay, it's all yours now.
Let's go to Let's Celebrate for 10.
Let's celebrate for 10. Questions about unofficial holidays. A physicist named Larry Shaw came up with the idea that March 14th would be the day to celebrate what mathematical constant? Sarah, again.
Pi.
Pi, yes. And again, you have the board.
Let's celebrate for 15, please.
Let's celebrate for 15. Ahoy, mateys! Long John Silver could tell you that September 19th is what unofficial holiday when everyone says, "Arr"? Evan, Kate.
Pirate Day? Or International Pirate Day?
Yes. All right, Evan, you have control.
Let's celebrate for 20.
Let's celebrate for 20. May the Force be with you on May the 4th when fans celebrate what film franchise? Isaac, Cony.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yes. It's all yours now.
Let's go for a Cabinet of Curiosities for 30 points.
Okay, to wrap up Cabinet of Curiosities, which cabinet department oversees the National Park Service and is responsible for managing federal land? Ryan, Cape Elizabeth.
The Interior.
That's correct, Department of Interior. Okay, Ryan, where do you want to go?
Let's take That's Cold for 10.
That's cold for 10. Questions about cold places. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the U.S. was minus 80 degrees at the former mining settlement of Prospect Creek in what northerly state? Evan, Cape.
Alaska?
Alaska, yes. You're up.
That's cold for 15.
That's cold for 15. The Amundsen Scott Research Station is located at what geographic point that Amundsen reached in 1911? Saber, Cony.
South Pole.
South Pole, you got it. You're up.
That's cold 20.
That's cold for 20. With an average annual temperature somewhere around negative 1.3 degrees Celsius, the coldest world capital is Ulan. In which Asian country? Ted, Cony.
Tibet.
That's incorrect. Cape Elizabeth. Sarah?
Mongolia.
Mongolia is correct, yes. You have control. Where would you like to go?
Going Dutch for 10.
Going Dutch for 10. Questions related to the Netherlands. The Van Gogh Museum and the Anne Frank House are located in what city, the most populous in the Netherlands? Isaac, Cony.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yes. You have control now.
Let's go for Burr for 25.
Burr, 25. The plant genus Brassica includes cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and what green vegetable whose name comes from the Italian for flowering top of a cabbage? Claire, Cony.
Broccoli.
Broccoli, yes. Okay, Claire. Oh, that's the end of our category round. We have a score of Cape Elizabeth 350, great battle, Cony at 270. Everything can change in the lightning round, so sit tight. We'll be right back. We are back, and we're about to head into the final 90 seconds of gameplay. It's the lightning round. Here are the rules. You can buzz in at any time. You get 20 points for each correct answer. Incorrect answers will cost you 20 points, and the other team will not get the chance to answer the question. The clock is set, and here we go, teams. First question. Before 1820, Maine was part of what state? Ted, Cony.
Massachusetts.
Yes. Which star is nicknamed the Dog Star? Clara.
Sirius.
Kate. Sirius, yes. In the Harry Potter books, what is Ron's last name? Evan. Kate.
Weasley.
Weasley is correct. What lake, named for a queen, is the biggest lake by area in... Claire, Cony.
Victoria.
Lake Victoria, correct. What march by Edward Elgar is played at most high school graduations? Clara, Kate.
Pomp and Circumstance.
That is correct. On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd died in police custody in what? Ted,
Minneapolis.
Cony. Minneapolis, yes. Red blood cells are produced in what soft tissue? Bone marrow. ACK is the airport code for what Massachusetts island? Evan, Kate.
Nantucket.
Nantucket, you got it. In what country would you find the castles of Mad King Ludwig? Ted, Cony.
Germany.
Germany, yes. In Greek mythology, who steals fire from the gods? Ryan, Kate.
Prometheus.
Prometheus is correct. Richard Nixon served as vice president for which president? Ted, Cony.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower, you got it. Tintoretto. Oh, that's the end of the lightning round, and our winning team this week is Cape Elizabeth at 450. This was another great battle. They'll be moving on to the quarterfinals in a few weeks. Our runner-up, Cony, had 370 points. We want to thank both of you teams for playing with us. Congratulations to you both. Be sure to tune in next time as Deering takes on Bangor in our next qualifying match. Thanks for watching High School Quiz Show Maine. We'll see you again next time.
Production support for High School Quiz Show Maine is provided by
the Maine Education Association, standing with educators, ensuring their voices, values, and priorities are respected as they continue to teach and support Maine students during the pandemic and beyond. Learn more at mainea.org.
Energy is about more than just keeping the lights on. It's about living life. As parents, friends, and teammates, Unitil is proud to support High School Quiz Show Maine. Unitil, more than a utility, part of your community. Whether you prefer email, texting, or a live person, Safety Insurance is available to help you file a claim and pay your bill. Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life storms. Learn more at safetyinsurance.com. And by viewers like you. Thank you.